It seems like the universe is dead set against me reviewing this toy. First I bought it from eBay, and when it arrived I got a nasty surprise when I opened the battery compartment. Ugh. So I returned that, and luckily a pal on Twitter hooked me up with another one, so thanks Stuart. Unfortunately, I was being a little bit hashy-bashy, and crap on a cracker, the arm snapped at the join here. Gold plastic, what can you do, but bound to happen sooner or later. Just as I've said before though, they're toys, they're meant to be played with, so let's try not to let this ruin our fun as we swing into Transformers Armada Big Boy Week. Now a lot of tape and a little patience makes all the difference, so I'm just going to pretend that this arm is fine, but it'll be our little secret that it's fucked beyond repair and everything tends towards entropy. Okay, so let's get started back in the classic truck and trailer mode, and it's weird, eh? There's definitely something going on with that trailer. It can barely hide what's going on inside. It's all tabs and lumps and little bits poking out. It's a bit of a mess, really. It's a far cry from the sleek boxiness of previous Prime trailers, but it's all completely necessary. The truck itself is a squat, flat little dynamo, and I do like those little smokestacks that are attached to the arms. Hey, look, when you disconnect them from the trailer, you get this pretty shoddy looking set of fists hanging off the back of the truck. Now you don't really see them when the trailer's there, but fuck me, does that ever look bad. We still haven't really gotten past obvious body parts hanging off the edge of vehicle modes in 2021, but still, it's disappointing. So let's see if this actually works. It's a little bit hit and miss, let me tell you. You take Optimus here and you start the process of transforming the sucker. You fold down this chest plate and you get this little moulded in matrix. One part of me wishes it was detachable, but the more rational part of me is glad that there's not more to go wrong. When you separate the front part of the truck, a magical signal sometimes activates the trailer's auto-transformation. That's pretty good, eh? Get Optimus into his full robot mode and he's ready to enjoy his wee caravan. You can attach this stored cannon to the top and place the big lad on the end here, ready to just go bananas at anyone who gives him grief. Press the top of Prime's head and the faceplate jiggles around, just like it doesn't in Armada. Still, I wish all Primes had this feature. There's not a ton to say about Optimus in this mode. You can take the smokestacks and clasp them together. That creates a little gun for him though. That's a cool feature. He's chunky, he's not too poseable, and I'll let you in on a little secret. His fucking arm snaps off really easily. So let's take a look at the trailer and the other features. And there's so much to do. A lot of the interaction comes from utilising the Minicon ports, and for that we need a Minicon, and it just so happens that Prime comes with Sparkplug here. A little yellow sports car, as Prince sang. He turns handily into a robot mode, and he can really look like Bumblebee. You have to wonder why they didn't just call him that, because we didn't see a Bumblebee in that line really, but I guess they were looking for a fresh start and a clean break from what came before. You can't have a line without Optimus or Megatron, but it's good that they brought us a raft of new characters. Sparkplug can indeed plug in and spark some features. We have sounds. Got a wee platform that swings out for him to stand on. We have two storage bays, one of which has a launcher inside, and this little cannon. There's a lot of fun here to mess around with, and there's even more. You can flip up this control panel that activates more lights. And there's also this larger cannon you can flip up, and it fires a missile. It's a proper toy. There's so much to get lost in here. I was 20 when this came out, which makes me feel about as old as a tree stump in a hurricane, but as a kid I would have flipped out over this. Still, that isn't even close to all we have here. This part is way more temperamental, so I'm going to try and get it working for the video, but there's no guarantees in this life. We can convert Prime into one more mode. Splitting the legs here sometimes triggers the trailer's second phase. Fucking hell. Now we have a pair of huge static trousers for the big man. Swing Prime around and clip him into the torso. And the super mode head pops out, fold out his head spaghetti, and we're all laughing. Wonderful. Now, as you'd expect, posability is limited, but just look at this package. Press the button on his shoulder here and the hand lights up. Put the base mode cannon in there and it lights up too. You can press the center button if you want to get some sounds. Alright. The same turrets can be used here if you want them to look even more awkward. The back is a bit of a mess of platforms and whatnot, and it definitely feels a little bit hollow near the top here, but what more do you want, you degenerate? It's a great wee toy when it works. Sadly, at 20 years old, we're going to see less and less of these toys in working condition. Even this lad is pretty temperamental, and he's as good an example as I've ever seen. This super mode can also combine with other Armada big boys, making an even more precarious monstrosity, but that's for later on this week, folks. Please, I know it's tough, but just try and contain your excitement for a few more days. And hey, in the meantime, why not like and subscribe? I promised myself I'd say that every 80 episodes or so I can pretend this is an actual YouTube channel.